All right, let's get going. People will start showing up slowly, and we can hand them the handouts. All right, so let's start out as we typically do. Well, first of all, welcome into our second now offsite team meeting. Thank you, DR, for having us. I'm sure we'll be getting into that here in a little bit as well. But first of all, let's start as we normally do. Who's got some bucket fills and tell us something good? Perfect. Let's move on. No, I'm just kidding. Who's got something good? Who's got something good? Come on.
I'm going to San Diego tonight. For my granddaughter's soccer tournament, she has been invited as guest player before.
Look at that. Barbara's going tomorrow. She'll be back the next day. Don't worry. No. Hang it. All right. We might still be alive when she comes back. All right. Who else got something good? Yes. Have a great trip, Owen. Enjoy. Yeah. Who else has got something good?
So if I come work for you, I get to take off.
Yeah. You have to talk to Barbara about that. Yeah. Well, you guys. Yeah, take notes. No. I don't even know what a day off means. So, yeah. All right. Who else got something good? You raised your. That was a hand up. You should have. You can't be fixing your glasses. That's a long time.
Market.
Yeah.
We negotiated hard, but we are under contract, so I'm so happy.
Good job. Love that. Tough listing in this market. Would we say almost every listing is tough in this market?
Yes.
That was a trick question. It depends on where you priced it. Oh, Tactic 7. Everybody read it. Okay. Anybody else who's got something good? Yes. Yeah, that's true. Very true. Very true. Who else got something good? Come on, guys.
Anybody online?
I don't know if we can hear them, actually.
Well, I guess I'll say something.
Sure, I guess.
Everybody's not talking. I guess something good is not really big, but I've had a lot of very serious conversations with one of my sellers, and I take it as if I'm learning. Because sometimes as a new agent, I still feel new. I know it's been a year, but I feel like there's a lot of conversations I still haven't had with clients, and just having those hard, difficult conversations is like not practice, but like you're learning. Every conversation, you're learning what to say, how to say it, and how to react in every situation. So that was really good for me. Yesterday was a tough day. A lot of people asked me, Anna, what's going on? What's going on? And I didn't know what's going on because my brain was braining. I was trying to get the words together, how to do the best for my client, and also trying to keep a deal together. So it's really fun. I love real estate.
Well said. Well said. All right. Anybody else? Got something good? Woo! Awesome. That is awesome. For baby girl. Fine, right? Yeah, I know. I was gonna get. I didn't know if we wanted to go there or not. So third birthday. So any announcements? No. Okay, we're good. Everybody, we're good. Kristen's got no announcement yet. Yes. So the clock's ticking now. All right. Who else? Oh, Gloria's hand went up. There, your hand's up. Go ahead, Gloria. That was your hand. What do you got, Gloria?
And that's the one deal which they counted on.
Oh,
All have three to away.
okay.
Okay, almost there.
Yeah.
And the other title, and what? Play in the morning.
That's a good job. Good deal. Good job. Awesome. Love it. Love it. All right. Who else? Good deal. Anybody else? All right. Let's keep going. All right. Couple of announcements. First and foremost. Oh, I thought I just saw Norman. There he is. Okay. He's up there getting ready. Okay. Awesome. There is a branding class that's going to be coming up on Monday, July 28th. So next Monday from 2 to 3. I believe Norman gave you all the handouts. Riley is going to be with Fidelity is going to be doing a branding 101 session on Monday at 2 o'clock. Remember that today at 1 o'clock. Also, there's the second showing of Gary's list to last. We can stream it in the training room if anybody wants to come down there and take that in, and we can mastermind around that. It's going to be similar to what last Wednesday was, right? But he's doing it again for anybody that missed it, right? Again, going back to what Vamshi was saying and Anna was saying, we are in a market where there's different conversations to be had around listings and conversations with clients. Gary is actually going over that for 3 hours on how his best practices are. Best in the business, godfather of real estate. I would take a listen. You can also watch on your own if you want, okay? By just through Connect. It's going to connect through command. It's going to be available for you to stream. Again, 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. today if you missed it last week. Okay? Cool. Mega Camp is coming up this year. It is in San Antonio. Don't forget that. High level conversations, great networking, a good time, pouring into you. Gary's going to pour into you so you can learn from other top agents on how they're succeeding in today's market, right? The biggest thing I'm hearing in this conversation was how challenging it can be and how are we going to break through that ceiling? Well, let's hear from other agents and how they're doing it. That's a big piece of Mega Camp, all right? It's going to be August 11th through 14th in San Antonio. If you want more info on that, please reach out to any leadership team member. Cool. All right. D.R. Horton, anybody want to come up here and tell us a little bit about the neighborhood and what y'all are doing and some big things happening? And yeah, come on in, introduce yourselves, tell us a little bit about what you guys got going on here. Tell us about your $50,000 BTSA and $60,000 BTSA. All right, good. Come on here, guys, because we have people online. So.
Oh, hello.
Between the plants, that's what we're doing.
They can see us.
Yeah.
Well, my name is Allison. I've been with D.R. Horton for 3 years. I started in Tamron, went to Rosenberg, and then now I'm back in Tamron. I'll let you guys introduce yourselves.
Hi, y'all. I'm Stephanie. I've been with the company a little under a year. I'm very excited to be here, new to Tamron. We'll be opening a new Katy location with townhomes. It's going to be called Villa Rosa. I'm excited to see what that comes with.
Hi, Rudy. I've been with the company for 4 years. I started as a superintendent building these homes. Then I got the opportunity to come to the sales floor. You know, I do have knowledge on the building side.
Have you guys visited Tamron before? Are we kind of new to the community? Kind of where are we at? No, yes, maybe so. Thumbs up. Okay. So we're a master plan community. We've been here for 10 years. We have, I think, a little bit over 6,000 homes. We have a huge community, lots of product. We have 45-foot section, 50-foot section, and 60-foot section. Right now, we're in the Lancaster, which is our current biggest home that we have available. We typically start around 290s and then we'll work our way up to 500. We always have lower interest rates, so we're very competitive. We always have incentives that are here to help our buyers and also help you guys. We're always offering commissions and BTSA. Do you guys want to take over a little bit? Tell us about the community. Brittany?
So as she said, the community is a master plan community. We do have 2 big amenity centers, one towards the front where we first started, maybe 8 years ago, 9 years ago. That one does have 2 nice sized pools. We did build another one towards the model home, which is right here by the first roundabout. Throughout the community, you have trails, you know, miles, running, walking. You do have parks throughout the community, splash pads, soccer fields, tennis courts, and pickleball courts. Our HOA is 1,250. Our tax rate is 2.83 before homestead. Yeah, it's a great community. You know, we've been here 10 years, so you see the value of our communities.
You can't, you're going to add a gym because you have lots of.
We have 2 gyms.
2
We
gyms.
have one at, we have one at our community center over here, and then we have one at the front of the community. Once you close, you have full access to those. We also have splash pads, clubhouses that you guys can rent out or your clients can rent out. Does anybody have any questions about our product or just kind of like what we have to offer currently?
Question online,
Okay.
meeting,
Uh-huh.
what's the price range, time frame, and tax rates for the townhouse?
Oh, so that's to be continued. We will be getting information on that starting next week. So if you guys want, whenever we get the sign-in sheet, just make sure y'all put y'all different information in there and we'll be sending out more whenever we get it.
I have a question, and it's not necessarily specific, but you guys alluded to, Cameron's been around for 10 years and you have 6,000 homes. And when we came in here, there's lots of space and development still left. So do you guys have any idea what the goal is, like what the max is going to be and what that time frame looks like?
I believe we have around 4,000 homes left, maybe 3.5, 4 years to go.
Okay.
Yeah, that's if we don't buy more property.
Sure. And is DR Horton gonna be along the same lines, like we're gonna stay out here as long as
Yes.
that's developing? Okay.
Yeah, we are the only builder in the community, so if you guys have any questions, we're happy to help out. We have Carl, he's the ancient man here. He's been here forever, so.
Let's see what they said about you before you won.
True, all is true. Yeah, I think one of the cool parts is somebody picks up their phone real fast, if you don't mind, and put it on your calculator, or everybody can do it at the same time. Just curious, $350,000 times 3%. And what's that commission? If you
But
don't-
these guys don't need a calculator for that.
10 grand, right? Great, it's about 10 grand.
Run.
10 grand. 10.5. The TSA is roughly 5 grand, so now we're at 15 grand. So take 15 grand times 200. You mind telling me what that is?
3.1.
3 million?
3.1.
3.1 million. So as of this second, you could earn $3 million. That's how much money we're paying. That could all close in the next 40 days. We're gonna have that much commission.
Yeah,
And then-
200 million.
And that's right now.
Yes.
And that's on the ground. There's 200 of them on the ground. That's how much we're paying right now. We could close all of those in 45 days. Behind that, 3,000 more, roughly. So commissions over the span of this place, I don't even know, take 6,000 homes times 15,000. I don't even know what that would come out to. So that's the main thing. And we're always gonna have an intern. We're always gonna pay them. We can't do anything without you. So please come out all the time. This whole team's here to help. So thank you for doing that. I love having you guys out. Take good care of the person.
Any questions?
There are more questions online. I'm monitoring the chat regarding the townhouses. Are the townhomes going to be Katy or at least a general location? Is it along Cameron Parkway or along 1463?
1463, and they're gonna be in Katy, so they're gonna be zoned to KIs.
Here.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
There is more online, Kevin, or was that the one? Okay.
I'll chime in for you guys.
Yeah.
They're being really nice. Tamarack is our #1 community in our division. They've been the top producing community for a year in, year out for, I guess, 10 plus years. This is our 8th. So you guys, like at first, the people that love to do what they do, know the product, they know the financing, they know the different programs as far as like regular repairs. These are your best guys. We have alone, far alone, at one point, and we consistently the top guy in the country. And we're 7 states. Hate to air him out like that, but that's the 200 number you're talking about. That's typically what he puts out. And you guys, we want you guys to share a piece of that. Curtis as well, who put this together. He's floating at about 100 homes right now. Rudy, he's 50, 60 homes. Allison the same. Sel, she's new to the company, but she's on a track so where she's gonna be in hundreds as well too. And these guys are truly, truly the best, and they want you guys to get as much commission as possible. One thing I want to share with you guys, because I'm first off the board too. I've been with the company about 12 years. And the best thing that I love to do was make sure I structure my deal where you guys maximize on the incentives. And these guys have the luxury to do that for you guys. The only thing that we have is to support us on selling the value of the home, the financing options we have, the credit repair, construction. We truly have everything that we have in front of us to give us the best opportunity for the buyer. As long as you help us sell that value, you guys can get every penny of that commission. On the flip side, if we start going into the negotiations beyond the incentives and start going down well below, if you don't support the discounts and we're going back and forth and we're dropping the price and we're trying to go beyond what we're offering, immediately we're gonna go from there and it's gonna go to the flat 3% commission. So that's the expectation I want you guys to understand, so you know the insight of how we look at it from our side, so we can work together to make sure you guys are maximizing opportunity for you guys. And we do the times, we do the CMAs, we do our research to make sure we're supporting the solid number. And in the construction, if you've been around a while, you know, the best time you can get in the community is starting out early at the lowest selling price point. It typically gradually starts to go up in price. And that's to set the value within the community. And it's appreciating the product and the asset for the client. And they want to be appreciated. So that's just a little insight from our side. But again, guys, I can't stress it enough. There's a ton of commission on the ground, anywhere from 4%, 5% to even 6% at times. So where there's a great opportunity for you guys, and we love doing it. I love doing it. I still love doing it now, and You guys got some of the best guys from the brand, so we appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Okay.
Well, thank you guys.
Any other questions? Anybody have any questions? Any more questions? Good. All right. Well, appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up.
Yeah, let's do some people.
Oh, okay. You got some things there.
I do have one. Share with you guys.
Okay, can you come up here though? Cause we have a bunch of people online. Yeah.
I didn't know if I could get my laptop.
Make sure to speak to my phone.
Yeah, I know. Well, they probably didn't hear him because he's way over there.
Yeah.
Is that gonna take you a couple minutes though? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, Christina, you wanna come up here real quick? Yeah. While he's getting set up, you can share your info that you got there and. Is there anybody else?
Hi guys. Christina, Majestic Title. Hi, everyone online. It took me 12 minutes to get here. I live in Rock Creek, so y'all are in my neighborhood. So welcome to Fulcher. This week we are talking about quit claim deed, not to be mispronounced as a quick claim deed. Pretty common in our industry, but does anyone know what they actually mean? Like what a quit claim deed is? Your interest, yeah, you're essentially quitting your interest in the property. What it's not guaranteeing is that I have any interest in the property at all. I'm just saying that if I have any interest in the property, even if I don't, I'm just saying I'm giving it all to you. So these deeds are actually not insurable. Title doesn't recognize them, lenders won't recognize them, and when we come across one in the chain of title, we will have to sure up the deed. Basically go back to the person who gave their interest away and make sure that they actually did that, and we will do it with a warranty deed, which a warranty deed is insurable and acceptable by title companies and lenders. So, most commonly seen quitclaim deeds are in like handshake deals or in divorces where spouses will quitclaim their interests in properties or just family to family. But that's not to say that you should run if you see this in the chain of title. It just might mean that we have to do an extra step to get you guys to the closing table. So before you leave, I have little ice cream scoops over there with coupons. We are partnering with Kilwins this month for free ice cream, and the coupons are all over there. It is National Ice Cream Month, so we did not plan that, but it just happens that way. So whenever y'all are eating or before you leave, just grab a scoop on us. Cool. Thank you.
Any other partners here? I can't. No? Okay, awesome. Okay.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. I'm Lejeune James. Real quick question. Has anybody heard about the Home Buyers Club? Anybody? Or utilize the Home Buyers Club? It's kind of like what Ronnie was saying. We have a lot of tools at D.R. Horton as well as DHI Mortgage, right? Who wants to get more sales? All of us, right? So a little bit about myself. I've been with the Home Buyers Club and DHI Mortgage, D.R. Horton. This is going to be my 21st year. Okay. Been with the Home Buyers Club for that long. Our tenureship in our group is about 10 to 15 years. It's pretty much a credit coaching program. Okay. Now, I don't like to say credit repair because everybody's like, hey, how much is it? How much is it? Guess what? It's free. Totally free of charge. That means if you have buyers that are on the fence, guess what we want to do? We want to look at the deal, see what's the best avenue for them. So pretty much I handle all the credit stuff. So I will look at a file, tell them, hey, this is how long it'll take for them to get inside a home. It could take 1 month. It could take less than a month. It could take up to 6 months. But the main thing about it is the whole program is to get you a backlog for free. Okay, so if you have a buyer that, hey, I'm only buying in the summer anyways, or hey, I have a 6-month lease, we want to look at it. Now I could help them within a month. I will get them in the best position within a month. Give me 6 months, they'll be financially successful over time, right? So I want to put them in that right avenue, right? I want to give them all the tools. I want to help them on their monthly payment. I want to give them the best loan program. And this is what the Home Buyers Club is, okay? I'm going to share with you my screen real quick, okay? And how much time?
Go ahead, you have like 5 minutes.
5 minutes, okay.
I still have.
Okay. I'm going to share with you a couple pieces, okay? And again, what I do is pretty much, I want to educate everybody on the home buying process and make them successful homeowners, okay? Again, this is all free for building your backlog, okay? For free. Again, you have a team already keeping them engaged, right? We want to educate them. We want to help and create more home sales. We want to generate referral business. When somebody says they can do it, guess what? Somebody's going to come out and say, I want to do it too, right? So I'm going to briefly go over, these are just common barriers I want to go over. The whole premise of this is because us at D.R. Horton and DHI Mortgage, we can address every single issue here. Credit, funds, education, affordability, products. We're the #1 home builder. Belief, keeping them engaged, right? So I'm just going to share a short video, about 2 to 3 minutes, okay? You hear it?
My name is Christy Reynolds Reed. I'm with the Columbus, Ohio division of D.R. Horton. I've been in the industry for 24 years. The HPT opportunity is the powerful ability to make a huge impact in the lives of the people that we serve. HPT is such a unique value proposition, especially here in our local Central Ohio market. It gives me the chance to meet with people who may not have understand or believed that they had the ability to become a homeowner otherwise and get them on the path to that. In last fiscal year, I was able to help 144 families find their path to homeownership. Of those families, 28 of them were Homebuyers Club graduates. This program increased the bottom line of my business by nearly 20%.
The DHI Homebuyers Club is a great tool because it's completely revolutionized my business. I've been licensed for 16 years and we all go through lulls and highs and lows and stuff. The one thing that this has done is it's completely opened up a different channel of business that I didn't know existed prior to learning about it through the sales rep here at D.R. Horton. So the Homebuyers Club not only helps your client get into the home of their dreams, but once their friends and family see that, hey, this is possible, you're going to get so many referral opportunities coming in because the word of mouth that comes from, hey, Mike helped me get into this house and here's how we did it. It's unfathomable how many people actually, once they see a friend do it, go, hey, I think I can do that too. So it's a great source of referrals. I got 17 agents. We've done over 150 transactions using the Homebuyers Club. It is a tool that in the last 5 years has revolutionized our business.
After 20 plus years in the industry, the thing that still really motivates me and keeps me going and fuels my passion for the industry is the ability to help people that otherwise may not have ever found their path to homeownership. It's being willing to take that, one extra step, spend that one extra hour to put in that little bit of extra effort to help the person that may not have had the direction. Maybe the education wasn't passed down to them. Maybe they're a first generation home buyer and it's not something that just came naturally. When you find your passion to impact those people and be able to help them achieve it, it's more than just a sale. You know you're impacting lives in a positive manner.
Real quick, and I'm gonna cut off right now. This program, I handed out some handouts right now. My team over there, those are the loan officers, okay? After this, maybe when you're eating, I'm gonna go over the rest of the presentation for you. I don't wanna take too much time right now. But those are the gatekeepers. Pretty much, if you have buyers that are on the fence, have them apply with DHI Mortgage first. They will refer them over to my department. The whole process is free. Okay, they do have to take a home buyer education course. But if they've already taken one, great, I'll accept it. But I'll explain more about the handouts afterwards. That way I can guide you on how to be successful, get more referrals, and get more sales. But I kind of wanted to introduce you to what the Home Buyers Club is with that presentation, okay? But if you guys have any questions, I'll be back. And then once you're done, just let me know.
Yeah, okay, appreciate you being here. Thanks for
No
the
problem.
Absolutely. All right, okay, so again, outside of a little bit of our comfort zone, it's not our natural environment, so it's gonna be a little awkward for me, but we're gonna do our best, okay? Especially because we're gonna dig a little deep. All right, we're gonna dig a little deep. Do I have permission to go a little deep? Okay, great. I love it. All right. So you guys have a handout too that you guys can utilize and maybe take some notes if you need to, and we'll go deeper into that. You can see my beautiful Picasso artwork. I drew some things on there. I didn't have time to digitally create it, so I drew it. All right. So Yana alluded to it last week, right? Chad and I had the privilege of sitting in a room with Gary last week or the week before that. And it was really powerful. And he was pouring into us regarding the best ways that we can navigate and pouring into our people to help them grow. Okay. And this was for those of you that took Show Me the Money with Krista and I last week. I already got the privilege of kind of seeing a surface level of it. I'm going to dig a little deeper right now. And then you guys are going to have the privilege of, if you want to set a one-on-one with me moving forward to go even deeper than that, that's the goal. Okay. And yet what he told us and what he shared with us was super powerful. It was that before we can even start pouring into one to help you guys grow, right? It's about you guys and us as individuals figuring out who we are. All right. Who am I? And what I want you to first do is, number one, you already gave me permission to go deep. But now what I want you to do is give yourself permission to take down that wall for a few minutes. Okay. This is be open, because this is a subject that sometimes we put a block in front of. All right. And what it's doing is it's holding us back from achieving our goal and in achieving a higher life. Because that's the goal, is to achieve a higher life. And what's the pathway of getting there? So first we ask you should always be asking yourself, who am I? All right. Who am I becoming? Where am I going? And who am I going, and who's going with me? Right? Are you asking yourself that all the time? Because that's what's going to be the framework of where you want to go. And it's all about who you're surrounding yourself that's going with you. And that's equally as powerful, right? So what's your story? What's my story? And what's the narrative I'm telling in my head? Right? Just quickly saying that on a surface level, like what's going in my head that I'm telling myself? Anybody brave enough to give some kind of insight?
What's going in my head?
Yeah, about yourself.
Yeah, this is funny because I was just talking about this with you, and I was talking about this recently with my family circle. But I am constantly asking myself, who am I? And not like if I'm having a crisis, like, who am I? But I do ask myself often when I'm running, when I'm working, when I'm having struggles, who am I? And I actually constantly, being open, I constantly tell myself, I'm a beast.
Okay.
And I know it sounds funny, but I am a beast. I am undefeated. I am always fighting. and I'm always gonna keep on learning, adapting, and changing. And I'm a learner, and I keep telling those things to myself. Sometimes I write them down, sometimes I pray about it, and it's emotional to me to say these things because I haven't always been this person. There's times where we question who we are because we feel weak. We feel like we're struggling. We feel like we don't know who we are because we are like going through something really, really life changing, or something that is questioning or core. And then we have to remind ourselves and also learn that that's okay to go through moments like that, but then to fight and stay true to who we are and come back to our core values. And my core value is that I am a beast.
Love it. Well done. Well done, right? And that's exactly why what she's saying, why this is important, right? Is because if we don't have our self-identity, our core values, right, then everything is compromised and you can't stay grounded, right? So what's the narrative in my head and what am I telling myself, right? Why is that important? Why does this matter, right? This matters because that foundation is necessary, right, to build the best life possible, right? And it's always a sense of self. If you don't have a sense of self, then everything else is compromised. Okay? So why is this conversation so complex? Right? Why do we put a wall up when it comes to this? Right? And the answer to that is because it actually is. It is a complex conversation and the answers are complex. All right? So how do we simplify it? Right? How can we simplify to help us understand? Break it down to the basics. Well, we have 4 core components of our self-identity. Okay? 4 core components: needs, wants, beliefs, and values. Okay? So needs. Needs is what you require. Okay? It's your survival, your security, your connection. Okay? We have our wants, which is our desires. Okay? What's our goals, our dreams, our ambition? And then our beliefs, it's our rules. Right? Assumptions we hold ourselves and others to. All right. And then finally, our values. That's our priorities. Okay. The principles and standards that guide both our behavior and our choices. Make sense? So to simply break it down, those 4. Okay. Everything else outside of those core 4, they're just peripherals. All right. Yes. We have personality traits. We have roles. Right? We have life experiences, we have skills, we have passions, we have culture, right? We have our physical attributes, social connections. These are all important, yet they're secondary to your core 4. Okay? So everything orbits around your core identity. So let's talk a little bit about that core identity and how they're important, okay? What makes them important? Number 1, it guides your decision making. All right? It's your choices. All right, it builds resilience. You build resilience, so it brings you stability. Okay, it enhances your relationship, so you authentically connect with others, and it supports your growth. Right, it intentionally shapes the life that you want. All right, so said differently, you live authentically, you prioritize your needs, you challenge your beliefs, you live values, and you continue to evolve. Right, from your life experiences. All right, but what it's not, and this is very important actually for some of you to hear, what your core self-identity is not, first and foremost, it's not a role or a label. I'm going to hit some people hard right now. When you say my identity is I'm a mom, that is not true. Okay, that is not, right? It's not the center of who you are. All right, you as a parent is your role. All right, it's not your identity. Okay, it's not just a preference, right? Preferences are also not our core identity. Okay, and it's not fixed or rigid. You're always evolving. All right, evolve as we grow and learn, just like Anna eloquently put. Okay, so understanding your core identity. All right, so as I say that, I drew a little diagram for you, and I did that last week as well when I was with Krista and I together. So first, let's take a look at this circle that I drew. And Gary drew this, and that's why so I just copied it, right? So this is your core identity. all right? 100% of your core identity. Now, first and foremost, 1% is your free will out of your core identity. What you just decide to do on a given whim is 1% of your identity. Okay? 27%, well, first of all, let's start the other way. I did it backwards because it made sense in the class, right? 45%, nearly half of your core identity is your habits. Okay, how long does it take to build a habit?
20 days.
66 days.
Oh my God, we can hear Zoom. 66 days or more to form a habit. Okay, in a row of constant activity. How many days to lose it?
You can't lose a habit, you can only retrain.
No, well, retraining is one thing, right? But you can lose, if you set a habit, how long to break a habit? You can break a habit in a day. Okay, to 2. 2 they say now is possible, right? But 45% is basically what you've trained yourself to do. And you have to retrain yourself, right? So it's not something you can just change on a whim. Okay, that's 45% of your self-identity. Okay, 27% is other factors. The environment that you're in, your culture, media, social media. Heck, that's 27% that defines that. And then the other 27% is people influence. This is the only one that you can immediately control. Okay, that's why it's very important, right? You are the product of the people you surround yourself with. 27% of your self-identity is the only one you can change on a whim. So be mindful of who you're surrounding yourself with. Okay? All right. So understand that your core identity is not an abstract or overly intellectual concept, okay? It's practical foundation for who we are, built by our needs, our wants, our beliefs, and our values. All right. So when you focus on your core self, we gain stability, clarity, direction, and the ability to live more intentionally, right? Intentionally living our lives, right? To have the best life we can, right? Our life journey either squats from the burden or rises on the strengths of our core identity, right? So the most direct path to your best life is through your relationships with your core self, right? And the goal is to live our best life. All right. So moving forward, what I want to encourage you to do is answer these questions. Okay, because these are not surface level, and we're not building an environment of where we have surface level conversations, surface level concepts, right? This is more than just selling homes, even more than building businesses, right? This is about building ourselves and how can we achieve the goals that we want in our business, right? In real estate. I even have theme music. And building and growing ourselves. It first starts with that, our core. And what is your core? And I understand if that's a conversation you have not had with yourself in a long time or ever, or maybe there's some serious conversations that you need to have with yourself about the reality of it and how we can move forward. My goal for you is to answer some of these questions, start thinking about these, write them down is a big concept. And if you would like to sit with one of us to go into this further and help us coach you into, because that is what we do. This is what coaching is really about. It's not about how, yes, we to ask you first, how many appointments did you have and how many conversations you have and what does your pipeline look like? But it's these conversations that will help us change your life. Okay. So again, I encourage you to set up a conversation with one of us, whether it's us, either one of me or Yana or Sarah or even Chad. Okay. And we would love to have that conversation with you about defining what your core is. Cool. I can even turn this into a big class if y'all want. But then I'll do it. We'll make a big splash. I'll have a fancy flyer and 5 of y'all will show up. I'm just kidding. Okay? Just kidding. All right. So hope that was powerful in that short time period because it's very important. It was a short time period. And we'd love to expand on that in a private conversation, obviously. Okay? Thank DR Horton for having us here. This is amazing. Yeah. Yes, I know Deborah's here. Yeah. Yep. Third one. I was just about to get that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
Good quality.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. So again, there's going to be lunch, I believe, and make sure you check the 3 model homes out. And Norman is in the 3rd one with the lifestyle shoot for everybody. Okay. So make sure you take those. All yours, my dear. Thank you for being here.
Good morning. Again, Deborah McGuire with Orbit Title. I apologize for being late. My husband is in the car with our dog. We're headed to the hill country
Oh,
for a few days to celebrate our 20-year anniversary.
Yeah.
It is possible. But anyway, I just wanted to see y'all's faces and let you know that even though I'm 1 foot out the door, it's important that that I get in front of y'all's faces and let you know that we are here. If you don't have my phone number, please put it in your phones. You can pull out your phone real quick. I'll give it to you. It's 281-772-6920. Feel free to reach out to me even while I'm on vacation. If you have any title questions, because I always have my phone on me. But I hope you guys have a fabulous week and I will be back, ready and willing next week. Yeah. So great to see y'all. Make it a great week.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Deborah. Enjoy your trip. All right, we're good. Right? All right, well, online, thank you for joining us. Wish you were out here. Make sure you make a powerful day. Those of you that are in here, got plenty of fun to have. So go enjoy. Go get, yes. I know, take it away. I guess I can turn this off for Norm. Let's see y'all online. We're gonna go ahead and turn it off from here. You, huh? No, the main.